What's up guys, it's NerdDad, and in today's video I'm going to show you all the new enhancements that RTX has brought to Fortnite. That is ray tracing. Now I know a lot of people are mad about Nvidia not having enough 3080s to go around. Me personally, I am one of those people, and I'll get to that in a little bit later. But in today's video we're going to show you what the game looks like and why ray tracing is the next frontier in gaming to be a more realistic, more immersive experience. So right now I've already gone in. I'll show you my settings, and I turned my frames down to make sure we were getting it on. But here's what we did. I put everything to epic, so quality presets, view distance, shadows, textures, effects, post processing. Put everything at epic. Put VSync on. Actually I'm gonna turn motion blur off because I just don't like it. I've got GPU crash debugging on because it crashes pretty regular, and I actually turned on the reflex low latency mode even though I don't actually have a low latency monitor, and I put the DLS mode in performance, and I'm only paying at 1080p, so I didn't think it would make a difference, but it makes a huge difference. Now here are the new settings. When it comes to ray tracing, you have ray tracing, you can turn it on, turn the shadows on. I have the reflection set to epic, ambient occlusion on, and global illumination high. So basically I have all the settings cranked, maxed up, and I'm running this on my 2070 Super. Wish I was running on the 3080, but they only made like 5 of them. So I'm in creative, and there's this RTX treasure run. Right now I'm getting a steady 35-36 frames per second, which is not good by any stretch of the imagination. But one of the things I want to show you, I mean, just if you look at like the way that the water reflects off of, or the light reflects off of the water, like that's really cool. But I'm going to get into this RTX map. I'll play it at 35 frames per second and see what it looks like when we actually jump in there. Now, when you drop in, by the way, this can be a tutorial on how to actually get through this RTX creative map, because if you do it, record it, and use the hashtag Nvidia RTX or something like that, or RTX on, I'll show you what the hashtag is at the end. But you can go into this museum, and then let's start off here. Now the purple wonder, let's see what this one does. Okay, so you can see the shadow. You see the shadow a little bit better. Let me go ahead and knock this out. I've only got 20 minutes to complete it, so let's go ahead and knock this one out real quick. First we're gonna get this coin. Come on, get up there, bub. Alright. Gotta jump up here, get this coin. Now I need to go over here and drop off this mini. Alright, now let me go get the big pot. I'll have to hop back up there, drop the big pot off. Oop. Took a little fall. Big fall. Alright, let's get back up there. Drop off the big pot. There we go. It's in there. Now I gotta go get that chug jug or slurp juice, whatever it's called. I've only been playing since chapter 2, so I don't actually know. Let's see, we jump up there, we jump up here, get here, and we can reach it. Now we'll get over here, get back up. Drop off the slurp juice. Now we'll have to get up here. Oh, missed it. I can just walk right there, get the chug jug, and back to the top. And now we have the first 3 coins. So we go back to the museum. And hopefully they are saving a bunch of these 3080 cards to give away for Fortnite, since when you got on to order one this morning, even if you were there right at 6 Pacific Standard Time, 8 Central Time, the cards were gone in less than a minute from Best Buy, Micro Center, every online retailer. Now for this one, you come here and you can see this one's actually about the shadows. So if you look at the shadows on the ground, that's what this particular one highlights. So let's go ahead and give them a quick little dance. Alright, now I'm up here. Get that coin. This guy's going to say, hey, help me find the shoes for the king. He lost his golden shoe. So we're going to run back over here. Now, I searched high and low for this shoe. I ended up going up there, and there was a thing that said to check behind the chair next to the guy that you danced for. So you go down here, make your way through the catacombs, and then you'll come to this area. You'll get this coin first, and then we'll just jump over here. And now we get the shoe, drop it off to this guy, he'll open the gate, and now we have the 6th coin. So now that we have those 6 coins, we're gonna come up here to this guy, and with this one, the Blade of Wisdom. Now the Blade of Wisdom is for our ambient occlusion. Now ambient occlusion is for like the light reflecting off of everything around you. So that's what the ambient occlusion is going to highlight. So we're going to jump up here. Get up here. We're going to hop there. Get that coin. Go right over here. And get up there. This jump is kind of tricky. You think you want to get to the edge, but if you get to the edge, you'll hit your head. So you want to go about 3/4 and then jump. And you get up here. And then go up to the top. Now you don't have to, but I like to just give them a little bit of... Ha! And we plummet. Oh, fall damage. When you get here, you can actually look through that to show you where the 3rd coin's at, but then, whoop, let me zoom out. Alright. And now we go back to the museum. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we got 9 of the coins. Now we're gonna go the Sphere of Reflections. Now this one's a little bit tougher because you have to jump from platform to platform. Now they do have these. I have no idea what these things are, but they make it to where you can jump higher. Now the problem with this one is there are fake coins in here. So you gotta go, so the main one there, and then you come to this one, and I cannot remember which one is the 3rd good coin. So I'm gonna go here, fake coin, okay. And now we need another one of those purple guys. Nope. Let's go. Alright, I want to say is this one here. Oh, fake coin. Is it that one? Won't make that jump. Definitely cutting those out. Fake coin. Fake coin. Where's it? Ooh. Fake coin. Is that okay? So that was a real coin. Alright, so now we can get out of here. Go back to the museum. Alright, and now we will go to the the fifth and final level within this map. And we will be able to go worship the sun. Now this is global illumination. It's how when the light comes in, it reflects off of everything in how a real world response would give you. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here, move this mirror, and that gives us that coin. Now we got 2, so we're going to go ahead and go through the tiger's mouth or whatever that is. Come to this mirror over here. Adjust that one, and then it goes bing, 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 how the ambient occlusion bounces off, and then we get this coin in here. Now we're going to go ahead and skip this one. There's nothing to do there. We're going to come in here. And we're going to get to the throne. Once we get to the throne. Oh, actually, no. We adjust this mirror over here. And the coin will appear on the throne. So, adjust that mirror. Bing, 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 bing. Coin. Alright. Now we have all 15 coins. We come here, drop our llama off. And victory! Now, one of the things that us non-30 series RTX owners are going to be able to take advantage of, not only DLS 2.0, but the new broadcast studio. They did release it today. I'll show you how to get to it real quick. Okay, so we're just going to go to Nvidia, broadcast, download. That'll bring you to this page here, Nvidia broadcast. If you go to download now, it'll automatically start downloading it for you. Now, I've already installed it, so once you get it installed, you have this screen here. Now, this screen's really awesome because right now, I actually have my background taken out. Now, normally I actually have, well, I still have it actually set, I have it set up, so let's see. So, I've got a green screen behind me, right? So, normally I'll have the green screen keyed out, and I'll go ahead and get rid of it that way. Let me go ahead and move this over here. So, I'll have the green screen keyed out, but now I can completely get rid of the green screen because it has this background removal tool. That's actually what I'm using right now to make this video. I'm recording with OBS, capturing my screen, and then the cutout, my webcam right now is just a cutout because they've removed the background for me. Also, you're hearing it through, actually no, I'm not using RTX voice for the audio. Hold on, let me switch that over. I actually have a filter on my microphone to remove the noise, so I'm actually going to take that off real quick. Okay, you can hear that hum of my fans, the air conditioner, all that stuff's there. That's just the regular noise suppression taken off within OBS that I already have there. So I'm going to go ahead and change up my audio. Give me a second. Now this is just with my regular audio, so now we're going to change that to microphone from the Nvidia broadcast. And when I'm speaking, it takes out that background noise. It's sure I'll be able to hear this after the fact, but I'm sure that you heard a difference when I took the filter off of my microphone and then switched it to the RTX voice, or the broadcast voice as it's called. So really simple to do. If you have OBS set up, instead of using your microphone source, you're just going to be using the RTX voice or the RTX broadcast for your microphone source, and then for your video source, instead of using your webcam, or if you're like me, you're using a DSLR with a capture card, instead of using the capture card, when you set it up in broadcast here, you pick that camera source, and then when you actually go back to set it up in OBS, you're going to use the RTX camera source instead of your existing camera source. So Nvidia did do something really good for us. They released the Nvidia broadcast. I'm going to be running a little bit more testing on it to see how much impact it actually has on your main rig. I recently went from having a streaming PC, and let me go actually close that window so I don't have two of me, because two of me is one too many. So I actually had a streaming rig and then my gaming rig, and recently I upgraded to a 3900X 2070 Super, and I've been using just one PC and gave my other one to one of my kids because of their online school. But now we're going to see what kind of taxing this is, because if it's not too taxing to where I can not have this green screen set up behind me and I get all my space back, that's going to be a huge lifesaver for me. Be even better if I had a 3080 to run this with, but, you know, let's get into that. So, Nvidia, we got to talk, man. So, I've read all the release dates, knew that it was coming out on the 17th at 6 Pacific time, which is 8 Central time for us. Now, I'm actually going to show you exactly what I was able to see at 8:01 my time. So this is what I saw when I logged on this morning, and I was waiting there, and all of the different places, Newegg, Best Buy, Amazon, they all went from coming soon to out of stock within minutes. By 8:02, there was no available cards on the internet. Now, I've seen you make posts today about, or tweet about your website was fine, it wasn't compromised by bots, but that's a problem of production. You knew what kind of performance these cards were going to have, and you couldn't do anything about that and get more cards produced. So this was Newegg. And here's what happened on eBay shortly thereafter. Now, this is pretty cool. It looks like the community was able to come together and actually take it to where these guys who did buy the cards strictly to sell online at sites like eBay. Let's go ahead and skip forward to the sold ones. So let's see. We're going to the sold units now. And these are bids that happened today. Launch date, you got one for $70,000, one for $50,000, $10,000, $6,000, $5,100. So my hats goes off to the community who are actually able to go and run these bids up so that the scalpers weren't able to actually get, because nobody's actually paying that for them. These guys are ran the bids up. They're not going to pay that for the card. So, you know, at least the scalpers are going to be inconvenienced to having to repost the card. So that's actually good. But Nvidia, come on, man. Like, how are you only going to produce 10 cards? EVGA, how are you only going to produce 10 cards? PNY, like, there's no way. The local micro center, the nearest micro center to me is 90 miles away in Houston, Texas, which has over 1 million people. 1 million people in just the city alone, not considering the hundreds, the tens of millions of people around Houston and the surrounding counties that will drive there to get one of these cards. Our micro center had two cards. Not 2 of every brand, they had 2 and no Founders Edition cards. But yeah, Nvidia, come on, man. That's not cool. Not cool at all, bro.